Max, Craig, OP, Daryl. What's up, guys? I looked down for 1 second. Oh, man, I got to get our simple yet challenging poll up here. Alberto. I've had people, some of my friends growing up called me Albert, Alejandro, Alberto. I think someone's called me that before. I don't mind any of it. The funny part is hardly anyone in my day-to-day life calls me Big Al besides you guys, you know? It's just my... Jeez, I'm taking this messy or dirty. Mark, what's up, man? How many items? Let's see this. People call me Greg on purpose or on accident. You know what I get all the time when I'm on a phone call? No one calls me Reverend either. When I'm on a phone call, I must say my name weird because I'll be like, "This is Alex," and they say Alan every time. Alan. So I wonder if when I say Alex, I sound like I'm saying Alan. Doesn't really sound like it to me. I kind of have one of those voices that's a little bland. So maybe just not enough pitch in there to pronunciate Alex. I don't know. Over under 3. Accident. My dad at this time is calling my brother's name. Is your brother named Greg? Eric? Okay. Well, I used to make fun of my dad or my mom for saying my brother's name, my dad's name, whatever, before mine, and now I've done it twice in the last week where I'm trying to talk to one of my kids and I'll say the other kid's name or my dog's name or my wife's name. So I guess I'm getting to that age. Way off. A Mohawk medium? That's what you should call me. Double XL shirt, a Mohawk medium. That's funny, Daryl. All right, let's see here. There's our poll. Let everyone roll in here. We're going back to the inscriptions. Remember, an inscription just can't be a number. So it can't be Eddie George, number 27. That doesn't count. It's got to be Hall of Fame. It's got to be All I Do Is Catch TDs. It's got to be whatever it is. The Juice. I'm trying to think of ones I've seen lately. He has our names. There you go. Should be easy then, huh? What are we doing first tonight? We're doing a dollar break first. Let me pull the screen up here after I look at all these. Notifications are horrible on Facebook, guys. I'm sure you guys have noticed as well. If you guys tag me in something, I don't see it. Remind me here. But it's, when we tag, like when I was tagging Ty, he doesn't see the tags. I have to message him. I get notifications that you guys comment on something 5 hours earlier, just barely now. So I'm sorry. I try to scan them, but there you go, Daryl. There's another one we might see tonight. So that's what we're using for the over or under. We pushed on Wednesday, right? So here we are again for 60 credit. Or 60 or 70. I get them all crossed up. Nick, what's up, man? I missed your comment. Hello, fellers. Vlad said, good luck. I forget if our base is 60 or 70 on these. We might just do 60 tonight and then raise it up if we don't get it the next day or two. But it's a 50%er. You guys should get it soon here. Okay, let's pull this up here. Let me check one last thing here. I'll double check that later. Cool. I appreciate you guys helping us fill stuff up before we go live. Remember, we're live tonight and tomorrow because Wednesday night stuff got changed around. I was going to do Wednesday night and then leave early Thursday morning. That's not going to happen anymore. So live tonight and tomorrow night, which means our Tuesday listing that are our Wednesday starters will not happen. I may drop an extra listing tomorrow in the morning, whether that's a mini hockey helmet, a baseball bat like we've been doing. Whatever we do, it'll be a one, and then our normal schedule with Radke, hockey, jersey, and then Big Al's. I'm gonna see what we're doing tonight. We may usually when we get down to the end of the series, which we're at right now, I think we're at 102 helmets. We usually trim it down to about 7 Big Al's a night, so the 4-boxer and the 3-boxer. We may or may not do the 2-boxer at the end of the night. We would definitely want on Wednesday or on Tuesday tomorrow. I'm trying to make my night a little bit easier since I'm leaving the next day. But we'll see tonight. We may or may not do the 2-boxer at the end of the night. But we've got some other just our normal stuff. 2-box jersey, Big Al's 3-box live, Radke, that kind of stuff. Here's these. We're full. I think there's a few that were up for trade or sell. If you guys see that I didn't catch one, I just did the trade over here. Where was it? Am I on the wrong day? No. Carolina for Houston was the trade we had. If there's any other ones that I missed, please let me know. But we're going to start with our dollar break. I think we had about 85, 90, 95 in bonus spots. So around 440-ish in claims. We're going down a little bit each week, which is fine. We were a little high the last couple weeks ago. I mean, there's no high or low. It depends on what you guys pick. Obviously, some of the items are more expensive than others, but the idea is that you can pick whatever you want from there. So there's not really a target here other than trying to not break even. Maybe a Fire Factory break tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll do Wednesday's breaks, but I'll do them on Tuesday. So I don't think we can fit in a Fire Factory unless we did like a solo box or something. But I'll probably keep the case for the next weekend. We will do some winner's choices style stuff throughout the weekend. Just that doesn't require me to be live. I think I did something stupid or cool, whatever you guys want to call it. I bought a bunch of Ovechkin jerseys. I figure, yeah, we could. We could. Big Al's will still go tomorrow. I'm not trying to slow that down. Just the 2-boxer at the end of the night. We could though, maybe. But I bought a bunch of Ovechkins, some Mitchell and Ness, some Adidas. I figured we can, he's at the Great Chase. He's 5 goals away. I figured we can do some winner's choices over the next. I did not, Craig, not yet. Over the next couple of weeks, while he's trying to chase the record, we could have some winner's choices over what style of Ovechkin jersey the winner wants. So we might start doing that once a week or something, in addition to some helmet breaks. So if you're looking for Ovi, I did something stupid, bought a bunch of them. I think I bought 5 or 6. We'll do some winner's choice for Ovechkin. It'll be expensive, obviously, but try to keep it lower than normal for other rooms. His jerseys are running around $600-700 right now. We'll do it around there a little bit cheaper. Anyways, let's get going here. 534. Just trying to give you an idea of what some ideas we might do this weekend while I'm not live. Okay, let's read off who has how many spots, and then we'll look at the items. We'll roll the dice. We'll run the list. We'll find our dollar break winner for this weekend. Okay, Dwayne, I've got you with 10. Hopefully you guys are all having a great Monday, by the way. Greg, you've got 20 with 5 bonus there. Brian, you've got 4. Ty, you've got 10. Ron, you've got 4 there. Larry A, you had 12. Max B, you had 40 with 10 bonus because of the 220s. Jeff V, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Louie, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Jeff C, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Larry V, you had 31 with 5 bonus. Dwayne F, you had another 10, which gave you your 5 bonus. Scott, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Michael D, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Sadiq, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Scott, another 20 with 5 bonus. Vlad, you had 5. Stephen B, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Tom R, you had 5. Brian, another 4. Mark, you had 10. Corey, 5. Chad N, you had 10. Raul, you had 6 there. Ron, another 4. Michael B, you've got 6. Jason, you've got 5. Greg, you had another 20 there with 5 bonus. Ron, another 4. Brian, another 4. Greg, another 4. Bill S, you had 23. I chose 23 in a numbered game today for good luck, and it didn't give me good luck. Hopefully it gives you better luck. You had 5 bonus there. Raul, you had 8. Ron, you had another 4. Billy, you had 5. Ron, you had another 4, which gave you your 5 bonus. Jonathan R., you had 5. Raul, you had 6, which gave you your 5 bonus. So 534 is our total. Let's first go look at our items real quick here. We'll show what just got added this week. Somewhere here. And maybe I'll just do names this time. If you guys want to know if it's a full size or a mini, I won't do teams. How about that? I'll see what the item is. I feel like I take too long on this part. Okay, we got a Troy Polamalu full size. Magic Johnson there. These are licensed jerseys unless I say otherwise here. Deion Sanders full size. Justin Jefferson, Nike. Ed Belfour, goalie mask. Nick Sirianni full size. That is Jonathan Quick on the full size. I have that here. I don't know why I didn't take a better picture. But it is the same exact item. Johnny Manziel full size. Frank Gore full size. Christian McCaffrey custom jersey. That is Livy Dunn on the licensed. Jerry Rice, Nike. Emmitt Smith custom. Josh Jacobs. These are usually customs, but it's a frame jersey. Yager licensed. Bettis licensed. Miko Rantanen licensed. J.J. Watt full size. J.J. McCarthy full size. Joe Namath mini. Joe Montana mini. Strahan Nike. Jack Eichel Fanatics. LaDainian Tomlinson full size. Tyreek Hill full size. Ray Lewis full size. Baker Mayfield cleat. It's a Nike cleat. Lawrence Taylor full size. Y.A. Tittle full size. Derek Brooks full size. Gary Payton, Mitchell and Ness. Tua full size. Steve Smith Sr. full size. Danica Patrick full size NASCAR helmet. Trevor Lawrence full size. Archie Manning full size. Diggs Brothers full size. That's Stephon and Trayvon. And that's all of it. New items this week were what? Magic Johnson, Deion Sanders. I think just those 2. I keep taking one off and adding 2. So we're up to like 37 or 38 choices. Oh, well. Okay, let's go roll some dice. Remember, in the dollar break, usually we just do 7 times. On the dollar break, I like to make it be a random number. It just has to be at least 7. Let's roll this once until we get a 7 or higher. Hopefully first roll. 9, that'll do it. 9 times on the random. Here we'll paste our list. Hold on. How many did we say it was? We said it was 534, so let's make sure when we paste and run it once that it's 534. There's all the names in there. Randomize it once. 534 is correct. Okay, 8 more times for a total of 9. Good luck, all. I'm going to drag instead of scroll. There's 2. There's 3. We have some new names. So we've pretty frequently had new names in the last month. If you guys are watching and you have any questions about anything that's happening, reach out. There's a good chance that someone else watching has the same question. There's no bad questions. Well, there are, but not in the... That's a lie, by the way. There's always bad questions. But in this case, there's not. 6, 7, 8. One more time, we find our winner. 9th roll finds our winner. Good luck, all. If you're here live, you can pick now. If you are not, I'll give you like 24 hours before I give you a little ring and give you a hint. But I'd like you guys to find out on your own if you can. 3, 2, 1. Number 9. Raul hitting the dollar break run right behind Michael, Jeff, Mark, Bill, Scott, Louie, Greg, our top 10 there. Raul, congrats. That might be your first time winning the dollar break. It might be second. I think it's your first. Let's go show down here that it is 10 times. Oh, sorry, 9 times. Let me check the dice. It was 9. Yes, it was. Okay, 9 is our number, and the top spot on this one is Raul. Congrats, Raul. If you're here and know what you want, please let me know. If you're not, I'll message you in the next 24 hours if I don't hear from you. Any one of those items, have at it. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's get going with the regular portion of the night, our listings we've had over the last couple days. All right, guys. Hopefully, if you haven't won yet, you win soon. If you've won before and want to win again, hopefully you win soon too. Craig, did you get the jersey yet? Did that arrive? I'm not great. I don't send out tracking with everything I send out, guys. If you guys ever want to know what the tracking is, just message me and I'll send it to you. But there's a lot of packages every week, and I don't have a habit of sending it every time. You guys can usually assume that I'm going to send everything within a day or two, usually the next morning, but sometimes I hold it to combine for the next time, which is a day and a half later. You can always ask. Okay, we're full here. Let's get rolling. If anything's up for trade or sell, you can mention it now. I'll do my best, but we're not going to sit around for it to try to move. That is quite bad of a day, not even close. Everything else good? Yes, we are. Okay. Got the jersey, but not the red KC helmet. Is the red KC from me, Craig? Was that sent before the jersey? Oh, we're back. Okay. Oh, that's right, because you hit twice in that break, right? And the yellow one's coming to me, red one's going to you. That's right. Glad you got the jersey. Okay, let's do our Funko first. We've opened 3. We've got 3 left, and then I've got one more case, so we'll keep doing this. Bill S., are you here? Bill, are you here? I don't know if I saw him comment yet. He might be here. He might be showing up in a little while. You guys are going over again, huh? There he is. Yeah, William S., Bill S. I don't usually ask you guys what you prefer. I tend to go off of something, and then if I'm wrong, you guys can tell me. But I've called Bill S. for 4 years, so hopefully he doesn't say he prefers William. It's my son's name. Okay, Larry V, you've got open to selling or trading the Moon jersey. He had a few people that were interested in it. Larry V, you had Hargitay, Fox, and Machio, Chad, Sandler, Eisenberg, Wilkins, Cena, Bliss, and Howard. Give me a second here. I'll read these off, guys. Cody, Bird, Stiller, and Smith. Eric B, you had Chase, Carell, and Wilson. Vlad, Marino, Bradshaw, and Alexander. Greg, you had Rodman, Lawrence, Jefferson, Depp, Radcliffe, and Elias. Jeff C, O'Neill, McIntyre, Ewells. Jonathan R, you had Iverson, John Jones, and Flavor Flav. Jay Scott, you had Hoffman, Austin Matthews, Spike Lee. Bill S, you had Malone, Fanning, and Estevez, Brian, Pacino. Do I just have that typed wrong? Oh, no, that's the one Pacino, Messing, and Bell, Cooper, Jordan, and Belair, Sadakid, LaBeouf, Zegler, Seagal, Undertaker, Singletary, and Tyreek Hill, Dwayne, you had McKinnon, Clooney, Chili, TLC, Obi, you had Jackman, Scorching, you had Sheen, McCormick, and Guerrero, and Larry, you got 2 randoms with Bobby Hull and Shotzi. Matt, what's up, man? Welcome. Welcome to the room. Any questions you can ask? There's a lot of people here that can answer for me, but I can answer as well. Jacksonville for sell or trade in the Radke. Perfect. Possibly. Message me. Okay. And I forget. It might be. Is it under Bill or William? I think it's under Bill on Facebook, right? If you can't find a Matt or Max, let me know and I'll connect you to. But it should be easy. He's calling on a bunch. Brant, what's up, man? Welcome to you as well. Have you guys, Matt, Brant, there was a few others that were new. Have you guys done breaks before in other rooms, or is this like first time? I tend to just go fast and not explain because I assume anyone that stumbles in kind of knows the spiel, but that's not always the best way to assume. Okay, let's get rolling here. First time with me or first time anywhere, Brant? It's first one ever? I would like to assume that someone here in the group referred you, or you've heard about them from a friend that's in the group or something. Hopefully, I'm happy to explain anything to you. Basically, it's a chance to try to win something fun. So, ever. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. So, for example, in this one, we've been opening this case for the last few weeks. We've got 3 more Funkos here. These are sealed. Third-party products come sealed, like all this stuff, and then Big Al's later is my own series. It's sealed as well, but I'm the one that builds it. You will love Big Al's. Well, some do, some don't. Depends on how often you win, right? Some have great luck, some have bad Big Al luck. I get it. Okay, we have boxes 1, 3, and 6. Roll dice, figure out which one we're going to open here. Brad, just don't pump him up. Big Al's the MVP. I don't know about that. I do a good job facilitating him. I don't know if I'm anything more than that. Do we have 6? I think we had a 6 in there. He's no little Big Al. Yeah, we've been through that. I suck at winning full sizes. Yeah, if you want to commiserate, Larry's your man. Larry, I would tell you what I just joined today, like high stakes, and tell you my results, but I think you can assume that it's bad. All right. I'm just keeping it to myself. Okay, 6 is there. Everyone loves Big Al series, just not me recently. Zach has not had the best of luck lately. You did hit one a few weeks ago, and it was a good one, but you haven't hit a ton, that's for sure. Who did you hit? Was it Burrow or someone else? I want to say it was Burrow. Yeah, Big Al's has not been kind to Zach. Yeah, if you're interested in knowing my my downfall there, Larry, I'd be happy to tell you privately. I don't need to complain here in front of everyone else. Burrow on a random Wednesday, not even one that you picked. See. Okay, number 6. Here we go. Good luck, all. This was a pick 1 random 2. Next week we will still do 19 spots and have a $4 off spot. The final week we'll do 18 spots and have 1 for sale. So started with 20. Did it get there, Steve? I like that Lambert one too. We've had some Funkos. The Mike Tyson one was fun too. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. So again, these are not my product. I buy them, and I know the checklist, but I don't know what we have in here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. See, that's I can tell from the top. That is, I thought for sure we'd get something in the wrestling world, and we got one. Look at that, signed in hot pink, Alexa Bliss. I don't watch it, guys. I know a lot of you guys do, so maybe you think this is cool. It's starting to pill up here on the side, a little protective thing. You get a hard case if you want. Alexa Bliss. These are found only at Walmart. Some of these are different kind of store exclusives. I know that at least. There should be Beckett. It is. There's your Beckett signature. Alexa Bliss. Who had Alexa Bliss? That is Chad. I think that might be your second Funko. Didn't you get our first one with the Exorcist? Chad, and your John Cena pick, you got Alexa Bliss. Congrats. That's kind of cool. WWE, what was it back when I used to watch? WWF, Wolfpack, all that good stuff. Rey Mysterio. I haven't watched it since, hold on this. WWF? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you might end up in a... You remember that song? In a body bag. I haven't watched it for a long time, so don't try to tell me anything about today. John Cena, I know. I don't know about The Rock or whoever else. Okay. Chad, congrats. Alexa Bliss. We've kind of hit something from every different walk of every category, but we've got 2 left, so I think we're going to double up in a couple of categories. That's the idea, though, right? I didn't shut the poll down. We're going to shut it down now. It looks like you guys are going high on the over anyways, so if we would have had a description on that, we would have counted it, but there wasn't one. 64% on the over, 35% on the under. Let me find an item that has an inscription to give you guys good luck. Inscription. Let's do this one. I don't even know if I've put this one on here before. If I don't have to pick it, might as well put my Packers out there if I don't have to pick. I'll show you guys this one, just so you can see it. Then I'll come back over here. Okay, this is to give you guys good luck. We got an Aaron Rodgers Blaze with the Chico, Butte, and Cal inscription. Chico, I think, was high school. Butte was his community college that he always talks about. Cal, where he played college, and then Green Bay, of course. I didn't realize this one was numbered, but now I'm remembering. 7 out of 12, Steiner. So you got Mr. Aaron Rodgers, whether you like him or not, as your good luck charm tonight with the Chico, Butte, and Cal inscription. So again, our bounty for those that are new, if you guys go over, going to have to count the love. Was there one? I'm not counting that, but I want to see if there was one. I don't know about that. I see it, but I think that's just part of her signature. That's It's like my wife puts a heart on her sometimes. Okay, so for those that are new, we do a bounty every night where if you guys win as a group or a whole, I random off every name that joined a break tonight, and someone wins some credit. We're playing for 60 credit tonight. If you guys have more than 3 items hit tonight that have inscriptions that are not number inscriptions or a dang heart, I'll count Jordan Love. I can't even count that as part of the signature. You get what I'm saying then. And again, reminder for those that are watching now, we're not on Wednesday. We're doing Wednesday breaks tomorrow, so there'll be no starter. There might be an extra pre-fill, but we're back again on Tuesday, and then we're off for the week. So don't get confused. Okay, let's do our NBA jersey next. Then we'll do the licensed Frozen Pond. Haven't done Frozen Pond in a while. We're doing that while we're waiting for East Coast. We'll do full size from Gold Rush after, Radke full size, and then Big Al's full size. Jeez, fucking. Then Big Al's again, then Radke, and then some jerseys. Yeah, I like him, Mark. No one can make me hate Aaron Rodgers. I know a lot don't like him, though. Okay, Cody, I've got you with Denver, Toronto, Chad, Lakers, and Orlando, Brad, San Antonio, Indiana. Larry V, you have Chicago, Brooklyn. Jeff V, you have Golden State, Milwaukee. Jeff C, Boston, and New Orleans. Bill S, Oklahoma City, Memphis. Zach, you have Minnesota, Sacramento. Sadik, you have Utah, Miami, Portland, Washington. Carlos, you have New York and the Clippers. Scorching, Cleveland and Charlotte. Craig, Phoenix, Atlanta. Larry A, Dallas, Detroit. And Chris O, Houston, Philadelphia. We are down to our final box here of this one, and I don't have any more coming. So we'll replace it with something else for the time being. No random needed. It's our final box, which is box 2. See what we end with from this case. I'm feeling, I was about to say green, but we've pulled a few greens. I'm feeling a red jersey. Red jersey. It's my guess. Gold Rush Series 3. We'll get some more basketball stuff. I don't have any for the time being. I'll shuffle stuff around, though. Anthony Edwards. Ooh, that'd be nice. I'm all over Ant-Man. Okay, let's see here. Well, I don't like it when it does this. The wrong direction. I don't know what we have going on right here, to be honest with you. If Wade comes out, I'll cry. Dwayne Wade's the guy that I want. Have we had a Wade in Big Al's? Does someone win a Wade from Big Al's? I feel like we have from Licensed Series. But I'm drawing a blank now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we have our first non-signed jersey winner. Just kidding. It should be signed in there somewhere. Did we have a Dwayne Wade, guys? I feel like we did. You know, that's my first thought, but I couldn't even make out the nameplate. We'll see it here. I just flipped it around because I could see the nameplate. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Coach Calipari, which he just got eliminated, right, from Arkansas. But is this signed by him? Is he on the checklist, or is this signed by... Man, is this going to have to be a... It's probably John Wall signed. Or, I guess there's a Kentucky team signed jersey in this that I did not know about. Good grief. It's getting stuck on the corners. We're going to have to take a look at this real quick, guys. This is probably going to be a random. How cool is that, man? Team signed. Isn't there a Kentucky fan in here? Was it Max? Was it you that was a Kentucky fan? Someone was talking about Kentucky, and of course we pulled the Kentucky team signed jersey. Can you please scan that? Hold on, guys. Your dad. Someone in here was saying, KFC, that's me. Kansas? Yeah, there's a bunch of Kansas fans in here. So John Calipari did sign this. He's the one in the middle, obviously. Also signed by Damian Collins, Ty Washington, Davon Mintz, Jacob Toppin, Deontay Allen, Keon Brooks, C.J. Frederick, Kellen Grady, Bryce Hopkins, Lance Ward, and Severe Wheeler. Good grief, man. I think this is going to have to be a random. I don't know that any, generally if it was multi-sign, we would put the names who they played for and random those teams, but I'm not sure that any of these guys actually played big time ball. They may still be in college, some of them. Give me 1 second, guys, to look this up. If there are players, yeah, so you're right. Fingers crossed you win this. Yeah, good luck. Well, hold on. Give me a second, guys, to work this one out. We always do, yeah, two-way contract, but it's the Suns. Davion Mintz, this is going to take just 3 minutes, guys. The Wurzburg Baskets. So no NBA. Why is this giving me a Yahoo default search? Gosh, I hate Yahoo. Jacob Toppin, is that like Obi Toppin's brother? Atlanta Hawks. So we're going to have to do a random here, guys. Bidding war? No. One of you guys is going to win this. Hold on. I'm getting through these. We could even wait to do this at the end, so I'm not making everyone wait around, but he's still in college. He's with the Wyoming Cowboys. Keon Brooks, Pelicans. Two-way contract, but it counts. He's got signed with the Pelicans. We got a few more here to look up, and then we'll run a random. That guy's still in college with the Cincinnati Bearcats. Kellen Grady. Denver Nuggets. The helmet going to be a Cornhusker? Yeah, I know. Like a multi-signed one, you're saying? 3 more to look up, and then we'll run a random here. Bryce Hopkins. He still plays in college, okay? Lance Ware. Right now, it's a random between 4 teams. Still 4. That guy's still in college as well. And then Wheeler. The funny part is, I mean, you want it for, he's still in college too. You want it for Coach Calipari, but this is a random between 4 NBA teams. This is not majority rules. This is just if you own 2 of them, you have a better chance. Phoenix, Atlanta, New Orleans, Denver. Let's see here. Phoenix, Atlanta, that's both you, Craig, like you said. New Orleans and Denver. Denver was claimed by Cody, and New Orleans was a random going to Jeff C. So those you three are in it. Did Coach Calipari coach NBA? That's a good question. He might have done something in the NBA. I hate taking your time, guys. I don't know that he has, but no. Oh yeah, he did. Nets. I'm not going to do the assistant, but was he the head coach for the Nets? That seems wild. So Nets are alive as well. Brooklyn Nets. We have not done Hockey Net. They're coming up right after this. So close. Okay. New Jersey or Brooklyn went to Larry V. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do Atlanta, Denver. I don't have little figurines for those, so we're going to have to do it on random.org. I forgot to do Brooklyn. This is exactly what I was hoping would happen today. Something fun like this to make me waste my time. Okay, let's share my screen here. Southern Carolina hockey, okay. These 5 teams have a chance. We're going to run it 7 times. Top name, whoever owns that team gets it. That's the only way we can do this one. Okay, 7 times. Good luck, all. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Top spot is Phoenix, which happened to be the first one we random that I read off. Close on the other ones. Phoenix gets the hit, and that was Craig, right? That was your claim team, Craig. Craig, congrats. Nice team signed Kentucky jersey with Coach Cal in the middle. That's nice. I like it's got the checkerboard Kentucky on there too. That's nice. Craig, congrats, man. Beautiful jersey. I'm going to fold the signatures on the inside again like it was. That way some of it's not on the edges where it can fold. And sorry that took a second, guys. I want to do it the right way, so I'll take a picture of that later. Craig, nice hit. Congrats, man. Multi-signed. No inscriptions on that one, though, either. That's all right. I think you'll get it tonight. All yours. Dell's taking who, Carolina? Let's pull that up. That's what we're doing now. Let's keep moving. Did Raul ever show up? Interested if it's for sale, Craig, says Larry. Nick, was it you that was talking about Kentucky? Someone was talking about Kentucky last week. I swear. Like, did you see my Wildcats? Was it you, Nick? Okay, Frozen Pond, Carolina is going to Dell. Is that what we're saying? Yes, we are. Dell, do you want to use credit on that one? $12. Let me know if you want to use credit or save it for something else. Doesn't matter to me. Congrats, Craig. Okay, we're to the Frozen Pond. Again, we're doing 2 of these today and tomorrow. Not on Wednesday, so Monday, Tuesday. Next week, we should have East Coast in to start on Monday. If we don't, we'll fill it with something else. But I think it should be here by then. Okay, Derek, I've got you with Dallas and Seattle. Craig, you've got the Rangers. You sold Brad, Columbus. Christian, over at Waffle Board Breaks, you've got Colorado, New Jersey. CK, you have Detroit, Chicago. Dylan, Tampa Bay, Calgary. Doug, Montreal, Nashville. John, you had Minnesota, Washington, Buffalo, St. Louis, Los Angeles, and Pittsburgh. Larry B, you had Boston, Vancouver, Chris O, Winnipeg, Vegas, Larry A, Anaheim, and the Islanders. Jonathan R, Ottawa, San Jose. Daryl, you've got Toronto and Arizona, Utah combo. Those 2 will be together until we make a different call, but same franchise. Larry A, Edmonton, Florida. Nick, you have Philadelphia. You sold Carolina. Again, next up will be our Gold Rush full size, then our Radke full size, then Big Al's full size. Yeah, Craig, send me a message if you want me to hold it here. If you want me to ship it, I'll do whatever you want me to do. Okay. And this one, I didn't number these. We just have 2 boxes. So top box will be odds, bottom box will be evens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever we roll here, that's what we're going to do. Okay. Odds and evens. That is a 4. So bottom box is what we're doing. Save top box for next week or for tomorrow. For those that are new, almost every single week throughout the history of Big Al's, we do Monday, Wednesday. This week's different because I'm heading somewhere with my family for a day or 2. So I have to get tomorrow's stream or Wednesday's stream going tomorrow. So only week we're doing it like this. Okay, good luck all. I enjoyed doing these. We seem to pull some fun names, headliner names. There's some different names other than these pictured 2 that are headliners. Should be fun. There was no scripts on the jersey. I'll look at it again, but I just saw a bunch of small signatures. If we get close and it's like a tie, we'll reevaluate it and look at it. But I didn't see any. Just looked like a bunch of different signatures that were right next to each other. But if we get stuck at 3 or you guys need it to push, we'll look at it after. Okay, good luck all in hockey. Been probably about 6 months since we've done a Frozen Pond jersey. And if I remember right, it's got my favorite, gosh dang it, you can see my favorite thing in the world. Packing peanuts, so let's just do it this way and see if we can see what color is shining through. Good luck all. Does anyone see a color? I don't. I kind of do now. See there at the top? I can't tell what this is yet. Come on. Ooh. What is this? I can see what team it is now. This is like an alternate. Is this like the old school Adidas Team Classics? Tampa Bay Lightning hitting here. Dylan, you claimed Tampa. When I thought for a second that your other jersey got lost and you saved me, it didn't get lost. This is cool. This is an alternate. It's got that old Adidas tag in there. I need Christian here to tell me. I've seen one like that before, but I don't know if this is new or old. The material feels a little different, almost like it's Mitchell and Ness. Maybe it is. Is there a Mitchell and Ness tag? No, there's not. It's Adidas, but this is like old school, I'm pretty sure. Old school Adidas. See that? That's cool. 1992 is the date up there, Tampa. You got the A patch, and this is 3, 2, 1. Le Cavalier, or Le Cavier. I don't know how you say his name. Is it French, Le Cavier, or is it Le Cavalier? Very cool. Frozen Pond COA on that. Or no, that's not Frozen Pond. Yes, it is. You got the old Adidas tag down there. I think I have a Teemu Selanne that I won, and it just got in last week. That's the same style as Adidas. Old school style. It feels a lot different. French style? This is cool. So it's like Le Cavier or something like that. Is how you say it? Le Cavier? I don't know. Very nice. Remind me his first name. As soon as you say it, it'll come to me. We pull him in pucks all the time. Beautiful jersey. I kind of want to fold it with the signature on the outside so it's not getting rubbed. No fight strap on this one. Back on these Adidas. That's cool. I dig that. Vincent. He was the #1 overall pick in like 98. That's cool. Never pulled the trigger. Dylan, nice hit. That is very cool. His signature kind of looks like Patrick Waz. I don't know why I think that, but they both look like J.J. Watt style chicken scratch. Nice hit. Vincent Le Cavier, maybe is how you say it. Somewhere in that range. I'm not paid to know how to pronounce stuff. Montreal boy wears #4 for Bellevue. That's cool. Yeah, don't do it, Dustin. We lose 8-1 to Tampa Bay, and then we win the next day 5-2. I don't know what they're doing. Dylan, congrats. That's a cool jersey. I'll have to show it to you guys. But I think I got a Teemu Selanne in that same old Adidas style. My first one like that. That's nice. Okay, let's keep moving. I'm gonna try to catch up here. Any inscriptions? Nope. That was just a straight signature. I think I want you guys to win, but I think under is what I felt the other day. I was saying you guys would win today, but the more we open without getting a script, it just kind of feels like an under day. This one will save you. There'll be a script on this one. It'll be MVP or something, or Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. These names, but before we get there, remember this is the guessing game time. It doesn't matter if you're in this break. 2 Heisman inscriptions. Does not matter if you're in this break or not. This is the time where you guess where you think this player was drafted from. So guess a college team where you think this player was drafted from into the NFL. If you get it right, 2 weeks in a row, you win a mini or a jersey with me. 3 weeks in a row, you upgrade it to a full size. Everybody's at 0. I don't think a single person has gotten it right in 3 weeks, which is our biggest drought ever. Can someone get it right? If I'm wrong and someone got it right last week, please let me know. But I don't think we did. Go Gators. Okay, let's see here. In this one, I've got Nick with the Giants and the Raiders. Don't know why I said it like that, but I did. Obi, Pittsburgh, Carolina. Brad, Tampa Bay and the Rams. Vlad, Miami, Jacksonville. Jeff C, Denver, and Indy. Brant, Cincy, and Houston. Again, welcome. If you have questions, reach out. These are the teams you own in this break. Sodic, Kansas City, and the Jets. Ron, San Francisco, Arizona. Juan, you had Chicago and the Chargers. Jessica, same goes for you. Good luck, Dallas and Cleveland in this one. Roger B, same goes to you. Green Bay and Philadelphia. I don't know if you guys are all brand new to breaks or if some of you have done them elsewhere, but welcome. My door is always open, right? You can message me. Sometimes I'm slow. Scorching, Buffalo, Detroit. Sean F, you have Minnesota, New Orleans. Larry A, Atlanta, and Seattle. Brant, Baltimore, Tennessee. And Matt L, you closes with New England and Washington. Final four, baby. Yeah, isn't that funny? What a vanilla Final Four. Number one. I never want to put that because there's always upsets. So I always like try to think of the most clever upset I can. But it's 1-1-1-1. So again, guess a college team here. If you're in the break, great. This has nothing to do with winning the helmet. The guessing game doesn't. The teams I just read off are the way that you win the helmet. The guessing game is a side game. Bet on Florida and Duke all tournament doing all right. Yeah, I've got Duke winning the whole thing against, I want to say Auburn, but Florida looks good. Who plays who? Who does Duke play? Who plays Houston? Is it Duke, Houston, and Florida, Auburn? Houston versus Duke? Is that the matchup? Someone just knock on my door. I swear, that's freaking DoorDash. You freaking... The Great Gators versus the Tiny Tigers. Yeah, they're both orangish teams, huh? No, that's my mother-in-law. Let her in. I can't. I'm down here. Okay. Good luck all right off the teams. Your guesses. Good luck on winning the helmet. This is box 2. Again, we're not randoming it because randomizing, whatever the word is, because we already opened the R3 from this case. We'll start a new case next week. This is box 2. Next up will be Radke full size. I'm not forgetting to do a break again like last time, right? No. Come on, Red Box. You think this is college? Have we not had a college one yet? This case. Here, I'll give you a birthday view just in case. Not red. And we do have a speed replica. So it's not a VSR4. We got a speed non-red box. I see the team. I'm trying to think who this might be. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Don Staley's taking the Lady Yankees all the way. Yeah, my wife likes Don Staley. She also likes the LSU coach. I can't remember her name right now. I can't remember her name. She looks like Yzma, though, on Emperor's New Groove. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That is an eagle. Oh, look at that. Fly. You know the rest of it. You got an inscription. We called it there. Who picked Philly? Philly was not picked. It was a random assigned. Who got Philly as a random? That would be Roger B. In your first break with me, hitting a random on the Eagles. Roger, if you're watching here, I don't have your address, I don't think, unless it's just been a while and I'm forgetting. Please message me on Messenger on Facebook with your address so I can get this out to you. Congrats. Hey, you claim Green Bay too, so maybe that's why. Packer fan here. Nick says Joss. Max is saying the over's hitting tonight. We will see. My tape dispenser broke. So I've used it for a year straight. I need to get a new one. This fell off. I don't want to put it back on there. Okay, here we go. Lunar eclipse for the Philadelphia Eagles. 3, 2, 1. You are correct. That's cool. I'm only counting this as one. I know what you're going to say already. This is one inscription. Ron Jaworski. It says the Polish rifle and fly Eagles fly. Now that's cool. I wouldn't mind a Jaws full size that said the Polish rifle on it. That is very cool. Isn't Sebastian Janikowski Polish too? Didn't he have a Polish nickname? Definitely did. This is one item. One item with an inscription. Ron Jaworski. Jaws. Roger, congrats. Don't start like this. You guys are gonna make me like consider it if we're tied. I'll say, okay, we'll push with the 2 inscriptions. Hold on, I'm looking here. If we lose by 1, gonna be a. I think most everyone here understands that as items with inscriptions. And don't lie and say you didn't think that. Okay, time to move on to Radkey. Again, this is a different way of doing Radkey. This put 2 cases together, and we're down to 8 helmets left from those 2 cases. So kind of a pool of 2 instead of 1. In the Radkey, we had Jonathan R. with New England, San Francisco, Minnesota. Steve, you bought the random of the Rams, and Brad, you bought Green Bay, New Orleans. We had Vegas, Tennessee. Greg, Carolina, Indy, Dallas, Miami. David L., Washington, Chicago, Houston, Baltimore. Greg, what college? That's true. Hold on, let me read this and then we'll look at the college. Is it really Youngstown State, the Fighting Penguins? There we go. I'll give you that, Obi. If it's 2 people with 2 scripts, sure. But, next thing I know, you're going to count words. Polish rifle fly, Eagles fly. That's fine. Yeah. I don't think anyone had Youngstown State. So, that's a weird one. Is that really what you played? I'm going to move it to the Radkey like I do sometimes. No one would ever guess Youngstown State. So Radkey now, keep your same guess you already had. If you get it right from this one, I'll count it. Okay? So we're moving it here. If it's a weird college like that, I do that. But if it's, Tennessee and nobody guessed Tennessee, that's your own dang fault. Well, Nebraska's out. I don't know about that. What about Ndamukong Suh? Man, I'd like a Suh helmet, even though I hated him. David L., Washington, Chicago, Houston, Baltimore. Greg, Jets, Cincy. Brian, Detroit, Seattle. Ron, Tampa Bay, Jacksonville. Jim, Giants and Philly. Daryl, Buffalo, Cleveland. Jonathan R., Denver, Atlanta. Bill S., Kansas City and the Chargers. Obi, Pittsburgh. And Brad, you bought Arizona as a random. Okay. Let's close this. Oh, no, I can't close it. We're doing random on these, aren't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12. Okay. Those are our numbers left. I want to make sure that it was right. I can't believe that my browser defaulted to Yahoo search. It's a slap in my face. Aaron Donald. Isn't it funny how you see people, you get to know an athlete just a little bit better and it makes you want their item? I told you guys I went to the Tampa Bay game and saw the giant of a man. I mean, he's 3 inches taller than me, and I'm pretty tall. But Victor Hedman, 6'7", playing hockey out there like a giant, and it made me want his item really bad. And then someone hit him the other day in the same break I was in, and I traded for him, and I'm happy. It's on the way here. But it's funny, like learning a little bit more about this specific athlete makes you want their items. It's always been that way for me. Okay, 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and vice versa. Sometimes you here's someone you're like, okay, thought you were different. Not my favorite player. Box 3, my lucky number. One of my lucky numbers. Let's stop sharing here. And let's grab box 3. Right up here at the top. So again, keep your ownership for the college for this. If anyone gets it right, I'll count it as the Gold Rush, and we'll move you on to next week. I think someone should get it right from this. I shouldn't say that. You guys are on a nice streak of not getting it right. So March Madness. I'm hoping that we have Duke, Houston, Auburn, or Florida in one of these, because then someone can watch. And there's a chance that we'll open it after the tournament's over too, and figure out someone won without knowing until it's over. But hopefully we get something. And I think I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure if you have a team, if you win a team that made it into the Sweet 16, you win something too. So we'll keep track of this. I'll message him tonight and say what happens if we don't find out until after the fact. So I need to figure that out. Okay, here we go. Good luck, all. Oh, there's the team without showing you what it is. Did they make it into the Sweet 16? They were close. I think they won their first game, didn't they? Creighton? Can someone fact check that for me? I don't know if they won both games or just one. In the round of 32? Okay. So they won their first game but then lost to Auburn. All right, never mind. Whoever wins this helmet gets the opportunity to own Creighton for 1 week in the past. Oh, mama. I don't think he was messing around with these cases. I think I saw the signature. I could be wrong. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You see it shining through there? This is an STS. STS. Ouch. That's happened to you a couple times, Obi. I know. I keep telling you guys that the Panthers have got some players that are finally signing, in addition to who they already had, which was Peppers and Kuechly and Young and whoever else. Carolina, and this one that's Greg. Your first claim, Greg. Panthers. Here we go. This is going to be funny. 3, 2, 1. After all that work to trade for one, you hit one now here too. Leggett with the Raccoon Stew script. I want one of those. Steve Smith's a great guess because he's signing now. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw Steve in this double case still. But that's Cam Newton. Big old light blue ink. Greg, nice hit. I knew it was going to happen to you that way, by the way, Greg. Trade for it. Can't hit it. And then as soon as you get one, boom. David. Dave's happy for you, Greg. Oh, man. That's Auburn. Yeah, he played for Auburn. Well, he also played somewhere else, but we're going to do Auburn. Where was he before Auburn? Someone remind me. I doubt anyone guessed Auburn, though. And if you did, it's only because you knew they were in the Final Four. I don't think anybody guessed Auburn. Please let me know if you did, and I'll go back up and verify it. I live my life through Greg's hits. Sometimes you have to, huh? Great hit there. Cam Newton. Love to see it. Was he at Nebraska before Auburn? No, you're just saying that because of... Don't do that. You almost had me there. Cam Newton. I'm going to look it up here. I know he was somewhere before Auburn. Florida. Florida, then Auburn. That's funny. He was a Gator for 1 year, right? For 2 years. Do I count Florida, guys? Do I count Florida? I need whatever the first 3 is. 3 no's or 3 yeses, and I'll count it or I won't count it because I know we had a few Floridas. Whatever I Get more yeses or nos. I'll count it or I won't count it. I'll let you guys decide. Yeah, I'm not letting you vote, Bill. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this. Everyone's being nice. Okay, I'm going to count Florida because he was there for 2 years. So who had Florida? I know Bill B had Florida. It might have just been you, Bill. Look at that. They're voting for you, Bill. If anybody else had them, please let me know. Bill B, you're moving on to next week with Florida. If you win next week, just remember those that carried you on your back to that moment, all right? Okay, well, let's keep going. We are now to Big Al's full 4-boxer. We will do a 3-boxer. We may or may not do a 2-boxer at the end of the night. This is where we start to kind of tone it down a little bit because we're at the end of the series. I will build the series next weekend and hopefully have it ready for the Monday after that. So in like 2 weeks from we may finish with like a 4-boxer next Monday and then not have live fills like we usually do. We still have to do our last team standing and our series winner. For Wonka points, there is one clear ahead of others. We'll see if that changes. But those are 2 helmets that may come out of that series. The one that wins the Wonka can choose from 4 before that or a random one. So, okay, in the 4-boxer, I've got, and right after this, for those that are watching, those that are wondering, we're going to do a 3-boxer live fill right after. Same style. You just have to claim in the chat and be the first one to claim that team. That's a 3-box, and it's $32 per team. And there's 3 chances to win on that one. Okay, in this 4-boxer, Brad, I've got you with the Arizona combo and Baltimore. Greg, Atlanta. Bill B, Buffalo. Nick, Carolina, Jacksonville combo. Greg, you've got Chicago. Nick B, Cincy. Scorching, you have Cleveland and Detroit. Vlad, you have Dallas. Ty, you have Denver and Kansas City. Bill, you have Green Bay. Chris O, Houston. Greg, Indy. Chris O, Vegas. Larry A, Chargers. Greg, Rams. Tim, Miami. John L, you have Minnesota. Nick F, you have New England. Brian W, New Orleans. Greg, Giants and Jets. Jonathan R, Philadelphia. Bill S, Pittsburgh. Ron, San Francisco. Max, you have Seattle. Tim, you have Tampa Bay. And Bill S, you have Washington. Let's get 4. And let's see where we're going tonight. I can't believe we're already over 100 helmets in this series. This one seemed to have gone by fast to me, but they always do. We're already on series, whatever this is, 31, 30. And I always say it, I'm excited for the next series, but I really am. I have some fun stuff that has just gotten here that'll be here in the next couple days. So it should be a fun next series. There's another last team standing chance, another free game to try to win something. I enjoy the games. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeez. Spun that thing empty like 3 or 4 rotations. Okay, first number, 18. Justin Jefferson. First 18 that comes to my mind. Who else is 18? Am I forgetting someone that... Whoa. There goes the focus. Come on. You know you want to do it. AJ Green, was he 18? He was 18 in college. He probably was 18, huh? 161. 161. Man, this is struggling today. Manning. Jeez, how do I not say Manning over Justin Jefferson? This is the first thing that came to my mind, I guess. Man, we're gonna have problems today with this, I think. Why not? Let's hit a... Am I going too fast? Nope, it didn't. 191. 191. Don't do it. Don't do it. There it goes again. And our last number here, you know you want to. 177. Good grief. Maybe if I take this away, it'll... Holy cow. You want to see out here where the helmets are. Focus, focus there. Not my hand, not my hand. You can do it. Yes, you can. It's like walking out of your child's room when you finally get him to go to sleep. Very similar. Very similar there. Okay, 18, 161, 191, 177. That was years ago for me, but I guess not that long ago. There's two. Yeah, Randall Cobb. That's a good one. One of my favorite receivers. I just think it's funny that I thought of Jefferson before Manning. What numbers am I missing? 18, 177, 161, 191. Okay. Jeremy Maclin. I forgot about Maclin. I actually liked him. Greg Little. He's using Google, Larry. I actually liked Jeremy Maclin. Underrated player. 18, check. 161, check. 191, check. 177, eBay. That's funny. Yeah, Randall Cobb should be the one that comes to my mind first, but I went right to Justin Jefferson. Peyton Manning, man, come on. Okay. Lugal. That show's so funny, man. He's on Ask Jeeves. I remember using Ask Jeeves as a kid. That is funny. Jags, Jets, Cowboys, Bills are your guesses, okay? Goggles. Good old Lugal. He goes back in time and creates Google, but calls it Lugal. Stallworth, yeah. Okay, good luck. All 4 boxers, 3 boxers coming up live next. Number 18, the Randall Cobb, Jeremy Maclin, Justin Jefferson, Peyton Manning box has 0 Wonka. Denver, New England, San Francisco, Washington. AJ Green, too, yep. Hard to beat a prime Bengal AJ Green, man. We've done the Browns Broncos AFC Championship game. Okay. Here we go. Well, this means something. Here we go. No, Moss was 80, but I don't. Maybe he wore something else for the art teams. Wasn't he? Or 84? Sorry, not 80. Wasn't he 84 for? What was he in New England? 3, 2, 1. He was 84 for Minnesota. Chiefs. Flash. 81. That's right. It was not 84 with the Pats. It was 81. Kansas City. Flash. That is going to Ty. Congrats, Ty. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There you go. You got a script. That's not one of the ones we were talking about, predicting. We said about 5 or 6. Nigerian Nightmare was not one of the scripts we predicted. Christian Okoye on the Flash. 18 in preseason for Moss. Oakland Raiders Moss were 18. Okay, you're right then. It sounded right, but it also sounded wrong. Nigerian Nightmare is the inscription. Love this helmet. Love Okoye. That's cool. Nice hit, Ty. What did Tennessee Titans Moss wear? I swear that was 84. 84 in Tennessee. Oakland Raiders 18. Pats 81. Vikings 84. Preseason 18. Why why are Nigerians afraid? It's a good question, Kyle. He's every Nigerian's nightmare. It's a great question. Okay, 161. Nice hit, Ty. 161. Series 31. 0 Wonka points. I did update the Wonka points. As soon as I fill one out, I'll show you guys the leaderboard. I will say this, second and third is up for grabs for basically anybody. We have a second and a third place right now, but there's a ton right behind, and even people that haven't hit yet have a chance to climb back up to there. Yes, that's true. Me like you. Tommy want wingy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Houston Texans. Houston coming out here. Classic speed. Maybe that'll give it away. New Fanatics sticker. Who had Houston? Houston is Chris. Chris O. That ends what feels like a long, full-size drought for Chris. A quiet one. Let's see here. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Second, third are just close losers. But the difference here is that second and third get something. So second, maybe fourth and fifth are just close losers. Look at that big old signature too, man. CJ Stroud making his appearance in Series 31. Beautiful. I think he hit last series too on the authentic Ohio State, right? I don't think we've been missing him too often. Great hit. Big old CJ Stroud helmet going to Chris. Chris, nice hit. It's a good one to end a bad streak on, too. Last year he was just CJ okay. Yeah. That's funny. He actually did not. Yeah, he didn't quite live up to what he did the year before, but I still think he's a great quarterback. His prices are still up there. Nice hit, Chris. Ice cold for sure, yep. That's a good way to end it. Hopefully you can tag somewhere on there, but CJ Stroud's a nice big one to hit. Congrats, man. 177, Series 31. 6 Wonka points. We got 6. This could do a whole lot here for someone. If you don't have any points yet, you hit this. This could put you right into like the 4th, 5th place range. If you already have points, this could propel you into 2nd place. They did have a lot of injuries, but he didn't quite live up to how he played the year before, that's for sure. But I still think he's a good quarterback. I think we judge quarterbacks. I'm not saying you, but in general, we're hard on quarterbacks. We're hard on coaches. Maybe you have to be. I don't know. Next one up. Oh boy. 6-pointer. 3, 2, 1. I just looked at who has the Raiders. See, I opened my mouth. I said, hopefully you can tack another one on. Chris, you had the Texans and the Raiders. Goodness. We've got a Raiders Classic going to Chris. Congrats, Chris. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. His signature looks different on every single helmet. Beckett certified here. There's Beckett here on the back. Other Beckett was sitting inside there. That is Mad Max Crosby. He signs about the way you would expect him to sign. Number 98 up there. Just a number. You guys are only one away from pushing. You have 2 inscriptions already, so way to go. Dustin, I know how you think he signs. Max Crosby, not Bo. Make sure you're live, Larry. You might be behind. Always make sure you guys are live before you start claiming the live fill. Otherwise, you're going to be behind. Okay, Chris, 6 points. Let me show you where we're at with Wonka. We still have one more box, but I finally updated it so everyone. Oh, good grief. Chris, you were already in second. You might be scaring Greg a little here. So first place 25, second place 15, and then we have John L., Les, Bill, Brad, all in the mix. A bunch of you guys, 6, 5, all within reach of third place, second place. In second on a cold streak. That's true. I guess I didn't realize he had hit 2 helmets this series. 220. That was like over a month ago, but still. See, maybe my brain just tells me stuff that I don't know. It's a kind of oxymoron, isn't it? Chris O, 6 points. Nice. Congrats. Let me tell you about a cold streak. I've had a Wonka point a few years back. Oh, man, that's funny. Max Crosby. Do you think his parents named him with 2 X's on Max, or do you think he did that later on? I've always wondered that. Yeah, you got 2 points, Jonathan. That's about it this series. He is kind of a dirty player, but that's the guy you want on your team sometimes. Not too dirty. Okay, congrats, Chris. Got your points there. Nice double up. Okay, one more box here for this 4-boxer, and then we'll drop a boxer in the live chat. Turtles Kid? I like Turtles Kid. Is that something he said when he was younger or something? Or is that someone else? I like turtles. I don't know if I know that meme. 191, Series 31. Oh, boy. 8 points. We've had some high pointers here lately. Again, for those that don't know, the top 3 places, top 3 point getters for the Wonka points. If you win the helmet, you get the points. First place gets a full-size helmet. Second gets a spot in the full-size break. And third gets a spot in the licensed jersey break. So this is our little side game that you play just by playing. See the team here. See the style. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Gonna erase the series from my memory with one of those Men in Black thingies. Yeah, I've got a few streaks I'd like to erase with that too. Colts. Indianapolis Colts on a nice bright flash. This is 8 points for the Colts. It's another big point getter. 8. Indy. Well, look at that. That's Greg. Greg, you're adding to your point total. Greg hitting on the Colts. I'm going to bring this up. Let's see who it is first. 3, 2, 1. Did you will out number 18? I didn't. That would have been cool, though, huh? It's the running back. Jonathan Taylor. I love the Colts flashes. I don't know if I like silver or white better on these. Kind of a hard color to match with the white. The white logo. Nothing really pops off of that. JSA certified. Greg, nice hit. JT, Jonathan Taylor. Did Jonathan Taylor win the MVP a few years back, or was he just close? He didn't win the MVP because we don't let running backs win MVPs, but wasn't he really close? Greg E. Jonathan Taylor. Maybe he just led the league in rushing. I want to say he was like up for MVP, like in the talks, but just didn't get it. 331, 25. Okay, guys, congrats, winners. We had Christian Okoye with the Nigerian Nightmare inscription, CJ Stroud, Max Crosby, and Jonathan Taylor. Let's do a 3-box here in the chat. Yes, thank you for the first break. Very, very happy with the Ron J. Eagles helmet. Congrats, Roger. If you wouldn't mind, send me a messenger just so I know where to send that, and I'll get it out in the morning, afternoon. I make a label the same night. Sometimes I take it in the morning, sometimes I take it after work. So around there. Okay, let's see who's got who in this break. Share my screen. Congrats, you three on those hits. That's Chris, Ty, and Greg. Okay, I've got Dustin with Denver. I've got Nick with the Pats. Remember, guys, refresh your screen so you see the order I see. Otherwise, it'll put you way ahead of where you are. Bill, Cleveland. Bill B doing Bill B things sometimes when he goes off on a tangent on a different team. They come out. I like the way he works sometimes. Philadelphia. I never meant to put unnecessary tension. It's just what goes through my head. Rob, Philly. Greg, a second behind on Denver. Bill, a second behind on Denver as well. Robert, you got Kansas City. And now if you don't hit Bill B, you can blame it on me. Say I bad juju'd you. Steve, I've got you with Pittsburgh. Mark, I've got you with Green Bay. Most of you guys just want to lay low and not have me talk about you, so I'll try not to. San Francisco, Bill S. Buffalo is there for Bill B. Cowboys are there for Brian. Fresh off his double up the other day. That was cool. Cool for him, at least, right? Chris, a little late on Dallas. San Francisco's gone, Ron. Baltimore is there for Bill S. Kyle, I know you're going for Cincy. One-letter rule. I got you on that one. David, a little late on San Francisco. Greg, I've got you with Detroit. Chris, New Orleans. Come on, refresh. We are going to have a few left over, guys, so I'll let you know who's left here. Sometimes you just got a feeling. I know. I like it. Oh, really, Rob? You're going to take Alexa? I don't know. Is Chad here? Chad N? Chad won, so we can see if it's up. Green Bay is gone, Bill. Jets are there, and so is Atlanta and Tampa Bay. Minnesota there for Zach. Giants for David H. Seattle for Nick. Miami for Greg. Rob just behind. Houston for Nick. Gotcha. Washington for Bill S. Rams for Greg. And I think we're caught up there. Here are the teams that are left. Let me type them out. AZ, Tennessee. Both combos are still available. Chicago, Indy, Las Vegas, Los Angeles Chargers. Arizona, Tennessee, Carolina, or sorry, I typed those up right. It's Carolina, Jacksonville, not Carolina, Tennessee. Chicago, Indy, Vegas, Chargers. 6 teams left. Sorry, you guys can see it here on the screen better than what I typed. Arizona going to Greg. David just behind on that one. Nick behind as well. David, I've got you on the Carolina combo. So let's retype this. Chicago gone to Ron. Here's the updated teams that are left. Those 3. Ron, I've got you with Chicago. Chargers going to Chris O. Okay, just Indy and Vegas left. I'm going to read off who has who while we're waiting for those ones to fill up. Greg, I've got you with the Arizona combo in Atlanta. Bill S, Baltimore. Bill B, Buffalo. David H, I've got you with the Carolina combo. Ron, Chicago. Kyle, Cincy. Bill B, Cleveland. Brian B, Dallas. Dustin, Denver. Greg, Detroit. Mark, Green Bay. Nick B, Houston. Robert B, Kansas City. Chargers are gone, Nick. Chris O, Chargers. Greg, Rams and Miami. Zach, Minnesota. Nick F, New England. Chris O, New Orleans, David H, the Giants, Greg, the Jets, Rob, Philadelphia, Steve, Pittsburgh, Bill S, San Francisco and Washington, Nick B, Seattle, and Greg, Tampa Bay. So just Indy and Vegas left. Let's get 3 numbers rolling here. What's next? Next will be Radke, Dale, and then after that, it'll be the 2-box license jersey. And we might end on that one. I'm still deciding in my brain what we're going to end on tonight. And then we'll be right back again tomorrow. Quick turnaround. We'll do another similar stream to Wednesday, just on Tuesday. And then the weekend, if we do anything, it won't be the Radke and the license jerseys in that same format. Not Radke, Fire Factory license jerseys. We'll do a couple winner's choices and stuff. And then back to normal the week after that, even though my family will be out of town the whole next week. Okay, let's close this. Indy, Las Vegas, last 2. Okay, let's get 3 numbers here. One in the chamber. We don't want that. Okay, here we go. It jumped right back in there. I don't know what that's doing. Okay, first one is 32. 3-2. No, put back. And 171. We pulled 161, 191. Now we're doing 171. David taking Indy. Thanks, David. Last one left is Vegas. Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, I only opened 2 numbers. Sorry. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I only opened 2. Sorry, guys. Yep, thank you. I found it out right before you told me, but I know you said it before that. 5. 5's our last number. I'm skipping to the end of the night where we usually do a 2-boxer. That's my bad, guys. 32, 171, and 5. Raiders are the last team left. Let's see if we can get those claimed here. Higgins, number 5, yeah. Wasn't Higgins a different number his rookie year or his first couple years, and he changed to 5, or was he always 5? I feel like he changed his jersey number. Okay, we'll come back and get Vegas claim. Let me grab these. 5, 32, and 171. He was 85. That's what I thought. I didn't think that. I thought he had a different number. 5, 32, 171. Guido, cleaning up Vegas. Thanks, Guido. Okay, Alex. Okay, next up is Radke, and then we'll do our 2-box license jersey. Those will likely be the last 2 of the night. So let's do this 3-boxer here. It is, Rob. Yep, it's a mix of 2 cases. I couldn't identify. They didn't write on the boxes. I couldn't for sure identify which was which case. So the best thing to do is to combine them, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think we could do that going forward if you guys like it better. Just means that there could be 2 headliners quick, 2 headliners late, or just spaced out like they would be anyways. It might be a good way of kind of ensuring more teams too. I don't know. I don't really mind either way. 32, 171, 5, 171, 32, 5. Okay, good luck, everyone. Box 5, Series 31, Zero Wonka. Yeah, I don't mind it, actually. Maybe I'll do a poll, though, and see what you guys think about doing that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got another classic, our third classic of the night. One Raiders, one all been AFC. We've been all AFC the whole day from Big House. Just realized that right now. Chiefs, Texans, Raiders, Colts, Titans. AFC kind of day so far. Let's see here. Tennessee, that is Greg, the combo. I like your thinking, JR. Thomas says CJ2K. We got a number. 3, 2, 1. No inscription. We had him maybe 4 series ago. He's back in there. He's actually a decent player. Not a huge name on the helmets, but I think he's cool. That's Jeffrey Simmons, number 98. Classic speed, defensive lineman. Does not count as a script. You're still one away. Close. Going to Greg. Greg, the defensive-minded coach, hitting a defensive player. I shouldn't say that you're a defensive-minded coach. You're a defensive coach, but are you defensive-minded, Greg? You kind of have to be if you're the defensive coach, but I wonder. Yeah, of course. Nice hit. Okay, box 32, Series 31, Zero Wonka. Have to be offensive minded to stop them. I like it. All right. Got to think like they would think. I was literally. I didn't say it out loud. I didn't say it out loud at all, but I thought it in my head, so you guys can blame me if you want to. 3, 2, 1. I thought we already had one double up in the first break. At least they're both different teams on the double up. But this is the same combo spot, hitting back to back. I thought to myself, what if Arizona hits in my brain? And there they are. They hit. Greg, that's you again. You're having yourself a night. Camo for the Cardinals. Video's glitching bad. Is everybody else glitching? I saw the numbers drop off. I didn't know if that was me or you guys. Close out and come back in. Sometimes that frees it up. I don't know why it's doing that. Everybody having a hard time with the stream? I'll turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone as if that has any control. Are we going back-to-back defensive players here for our defensive coach, or are we going to the offensive side of the ball? 3, 2, 1. We're going offensive. Hey, I think you might have been after this dude too, Greg, but I can't remember if you've hit him or not. Kyler Murray. Fine here, but I remember when people used to say that. Because you would guess like the exact player that would come out in the box. So you say that, and now half the room is going to think that you are. You're not even in a bordering state, but there's one state in between, I guess. 1.5, I don't know. Fanatic certified. Half the room's going to think you're the next room over. Kyler Murray. Dave, I don't know what to do to stop on both sides. I don't know what to do to call less of Greg's name for you and more of your name. It's a recipe I haven't figured out yet. The call is coming from inside the house. What show is that? I remember watching that as a kid and thought that was one of the best scary movies of all time. Was it called The Call or the Phone Call or the? Oh, Scream. No, there was a different one. I guess it's probably from Scream. But remember the one where there was like the house cleaner was dead in the pond in the middle of the house, and the girl babysitting the kid. Oh, what show was that? I swear it was called The Phone Call or something. I know what you're talking about from Scream now, but it made me think of the other movie for some reason. Okay. Number 3, 171, Series 31. There's some Wonka points. Old Twilight Zone episode. When a Stranger Calls. Thank you. You guys remember that show? I thought that was pretty good as a young kid, that it was a good, scary movie. I need to watch that with my wife. I haven't watched that in a long time. When a Stranger Calls. Okay, helmet number 3 from our 3-boxer. Radke coming up next. Don't tell Mom the babysitter's dead. Scared the heck out of me. When a Stranger Calls did? Yeah, I don't know why. That one was good for me. See a team here. Here we go. I'm thinking in my head, combo spot, can it hit 3 times? It didn't. I saw the red and thought, that might be Cardinals again, but it's not. It's a different team red. 1979 movie. Here, you want these too? It was inside the helmet. Frankenstein scared you? This has 3 Wonka. Buccaneers, Tampa Bay. Well, good grief. That's a straight sweep, Greg. Greg had the Buccaneers as well. Congrats to you. Sorry to everyone else. That's a straight sweep. Let's see who you got on the Bucks. We've been talking about whether you're getting offense or defense. 3, 2, 1. You're going back to defense on this one. Warren Sapp, Hall of Fame 13. Nice hit there. Hey, you guys are at a push at the very worst now. You've got 3 inscriptions. 3 inscriptions. Greg, take a bow. Good grief, like I say. By the Sister Zelda from Pet Sematary, and she's scared of Pet Sematary, yeah. Let me fill out his Wonka points here first. Jeez Louise. Congrats, Greg. Yeah, see, it's easy to track when he has a night like this, but not many track where, you know, he's got a bunch of spots in Fire Factory or Big Al's and hits jack squat. So sometimes it goes one way, sometimes it goes another way. Let's get my screen back up here. Okay, congrats, winner, Jeffrey Simmons, Kyler Murray, Warren Sapp. Let's do a Radke pick one random. Yes, always pick one random one. Hopefully that didn't screw you up. Sorry. Radke now. Big Al's licensed jerseys next, and we're probably going to end on that, but maybe I'll see what time it is here. But it's not even for the time. It's mostly just because I don't want to go to like 128 helmets in the series. Not really the way I like to do it. Okay. Get your chat sorted like me. Hit top chat, live chat, whatever you got to do to throw it around. Let's get my screen shared here. This will get us halfway through our 2-box case or 2-case bundle we're doing. So we'll be through with one of the 2 cases between the 2. Nothing I'm saying is making sense, but we're halfway through the double case. That's better, right? Jonathan R., New England. Pittsburgh going to Steve W. Philadelphia going to Rob. Larry's got the Browns. Dallas, Greg. Where am I, Greg? Rams for Dustin. I've got Kansas City for Bill S. That needs to go off of that, please. San Francisco still there for Ron. Detroit for Brian. Washington for Dave. Miami. Rob, I'm going to assume that's Miami. Please let me know if it's not. One letter rule, but usually you go Miami. I see Miami down below, so I'm going to assume that's Miami. That's number 10. No. Who did I give? 9, 8, 2, 3, 1, 6, 4, 7. Which number did I do twice? I'm going absolutely crazy. Can you guys see which number I did twice? 3 I did twice. Good grief. I give up on this. Who was first? Rob and then Larry. Rob and then Larry. Take a pee break. 5. I don't want to overbook, so I need to fix it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Yep, I found it. Thank you, Brady. I probably should have looked at that before. Rob, I know you deleted your MI because you fixed it below. I'm going to keep you where you were because I figured out that's who you wanted, so I don't have to reorder everything, okay? Please and thank you. 12 is Chicago for Jonathan R. David, just a second behind on Chicago. Pats are gone. David, sorry about that. Minnesota is available for John. That's spot 13. John L. Randoms up for Rob. Okay, I'll get back to that. David Indy is there. That's spot 14. Jets for Chris is spot 15. Denver is our last one for David H. Spot 16. Okay, let's go back to the randoms now. Randoms up. So Rob's got 1 and 2 available. Buy 2 randoms, says Dave. Easy peasy. Dave's buying both the randoms from Rob. Sell 1 random, says Jonathan. What's one more? We're still doing more tomorrow, Rob. Is Las Vegas left in this one? Yeah, but they'll end up being random. I don't see anybody else. There's 1 more random available if anybody wants to buy a random. We're closed other than that. And then Ron says he'll sell 2. So if anybody wants 2 randoms or 1 random, we'll give it a second here just in case. Yeah, so at the end of the series, instead of doing 9 Big Owls a night, I end up doing 7, just so I can, unless we were at, 4 less than where we are, but we're at 102. So plus 9, 109, plus another 9, 118, plus a 4-boxer, or sorry, plus 7 again is 116, plus a 4-boxer on Monday is 120, which is where I like to stop. But we have to do 2 more from the last team standing and the Wonka. 122 is where I want to end. So that's where we're at. If you want to know the explanation behind why not 1 more 3-boxer. Dave will take an RK. You're taking Jonathan's. And then Ron said he'll sell to help us out. That's going to David. Mark, we could do a discount series box tonight if that's what you're suggesting in lieu of a 2-boxer. That's fine with me if people want to do that. If we don't, no big deal either. I have us at 108, but I could be wrong. I have us at 109, but I also could be wrong. Anybody else have a count? I thought we were at 102 before today, and we've opened 7. Okay, let's get randoms going here. I didn't study it. I just took how much we had and how much was left, and I thought it was 109 or 102, I should say. But I could easily be off. Nick, you got 109 too? Maybe Bill missed one. You might be. You guys can compare notes, or you can ask me. Okay, 7 times here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. To give you like a back history, I used to like to stop between 110 and 120, so like 115. But then this always happens. We're like, let's do a few more. And I kind of got used to ending the series with around 70 helmets left in there, maybe a little bit more if we had to add some. That's the easiest way for me to build a new series because I usually have to take 1 or 2 out from people moving teams or whatever. So that's usually no. I know. We only ever do 2 per night, anyways. We've already done those 2. It'd just be a pick one random one that we're missing. I get it. Just an explanation as to why we do it that way or why I do it that way. Yeah, 115 is where we used to do, but last like 3 or 4 series we've done 20 and 125, which has worked. It's okay. 120 is what I shoot for. We're going to be a little over that. Okay, in the rad key, I've got Jonathan R. You know what? I sold the wrong random for Jonathan R. He had 1 random available. I always do the first one, Dave. Sorry about that. Just ignore it for a second. I always do the first one. I just wasn't paying attention. Unless you guys specifically tell me to do the second one or the third one or whatever. That's the way we do it. Neither team has hit, I don't think. So if it ends up being one that hits, I'll talk to you just because I put it in the wrong spot. Baltimore's for sale, says Larry. If anyone wants to buy the Ravens for 18, let them know. Okay, Jonathan R., you have New England. David L., you got his one and only random, which was the first one, which is New Orleans. Steve, you have Pittsburgh, Jacksonville. Rob, you have Philly, and you sold David L. Atlanta. Larry V., you have Cleveland, Baltimore. Baltimore's for sale for 18 to whoever wants them. Greg, Dallas, Tennessee. Dustin, Rams in Vegas. Bill S., Kansas City, Arizona. Ron, San Francisco. Sold your random to David H., which is Seattle. Brian W., Detroit and Green Bay. David L., Washington, Carolina. Rob, you have Miami. You sold Cincy to David L. Jonathan R., Chicago, Houston. John L., Minnesota and the Chargers. David H., Indy, Tampa Bay. Chris O., Jets and Giants. David H., Denver and Buffalo. So, we're going to do some jerseys. That'll probably be our last ones tonight, unless we decide to do a discount series. But I don't know that there's enough that want to do that tonight. So, I'm also trying to not give myself more work than I need to do today and tomorrow, since it's a back-to-back and I'm leaving and start of the month. It's a perfect storm for me the next couple of days, the next week or 2. So it happens to come at the right time to maybe not do the last 2 boxers tomorrow and today. It's another reason. David's taking Baltimore. Okay. But again, me and my team think this works the best. Like how I like to say we when it's just me. It's like my shipping manager messed up on the Radkey last week. It wasn't me. It was my shipping manager. Okay, good luck, David H. I've got you on Baltimore. Thank you. Okay, let's close this. Licensed jerseys next. So it'll be a 2-boxer still. Lots of fun names there to pick from. I forget our new ones that we put in. It was Shane Doan. Help me out, guys. Rasheed Wallace. I thought that was cool. I have a Pistons and a Trailblazers of him. So down the road, we'll do that. And then Shane Doan, Rasheed Wallace, and one football, but I can't remember who it was. It was Trevor Lawrence, Jaguars Nike, the nice Nike for Jaguars. Okay. Close my screen again when I shouldn't, because we need to run the box numbers. Good job, Al. What did we open? Box 3? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12. Box 3 is gone. Okay, one of these is what we're going to open. Seven times top box number is what we're going to open tonight. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 4. Box 4, that'll leave us with 6 for tomorrow, and then we open 2 tomorrow, so 4 for the next. So we'll have one more week after that full of Racky, and then we're going to get into the limited edition series. Anyone follow college hockey? A little bit. I saw a few of the highlights for it. Okay, 4. I'll share some pictures of the limited edition helmets once we get closer. There's some cool ones. Box 4 is down here. Okay. There's my screen to see who wins. Oh, that's cool, Rob. Who'd they play? I thought I saw Wisconsin or Michigan. One of those teams won, one of them lost or something. Okay, box 4. Good luck, all. March Madness box. Come on, give us a team that's still alive or that at least made it to the Sweet 16. Just one. Come on. Auburn, Houston, Florida, Duke. I'm manifesting it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. I don't know how far these dudes make it. It wasn't one of the top 4, like I just said. Did they also get eliminated in 32, or did they get eliminated on night 1? Baylor. Someone tell me how far they made it. I can't remember. I want to say they won one game and lost the next, but it could be they lost in round 1. Whoever wins this box owns Baylor. I don't think they made it to Sweet 16, so it doesn't matter. Duke knocked them off in 32. Geez, 2 number 1s knocked out our 2 winners today, or our 2 names today. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Chiefs Lunar Eclipse. I'm trying to think who this might be. I don't think that, I could be a pessimist, but I don't think they'd put a Mahomes in without, well, they might, without showing me as a headliner. He's on their rolling checklist, so don't let me bad mouth stuff. Okay, here we go. Who had Chiefs? I want to say that I know he's been claiming them. Yep, you got him again. Bill S., Kansas City. And you got yourself a Lunar Chiefs Authentic. Trent Green. We just pulled Trent Green not that long ago, right? No, it wasn't Trent Green. It was Trent Dilfer we pulled. Mr. Swift. We hardly ever see Travis Kelce in anything anymore because he's so hard to get. I love it. 3, 2, 1. No, we're going younger here and defensive side of the ball. Actually, I think he's a great player. Helmet prices don't quite match it yet, but he's getting there. That's number 22, Trent McDuffie. Trent McDuffie, Authentic Lunar Eclipse for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's a cool helmet. Red ink. Not Kelce, not Mahomes. But that's a fun young name for the Chiefs. He's actually a decent player. Bring here without it falling off. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. Nice hit, Bill. Okay, let's do a 2-box licensed jersey break to end the night, guys. This has 20 spots. You can claim any of the names. Quickly, we can fill this one up. He actually threw out a shout out to Sutton saying he was a tough receiver to cover. Did he, McDuffie? That's cool. I've always liked Sutton. It was making those like week after week incredible catches last year, wasn't it, or 2 years ago? I mean, he not a huge name, but he was doing great stuff. He's a guy that I wouldn't mind if he was free agent and came to Green Bay. Not at all. Okay, we got Ellie. Let me refresh this, make sure. Mark, coming out swinging tonight, Mark. Let's see. Yeah, you got Ellie and Burrow, Mark. Whoops. Where did I just type that? I typed that into the chat. Typed it into nothing. Mark M. Then you got Joe Burrow as well. Got your two guys. Let's keep going. Stamkos with some randoms. Bill, you've entered that part. This is what I do too. It does, even if I were to like hit a Stamkos, if I were you, even if I were to hit Stamkos elsewhere, and I've done this a ton with hockey jersey breaks, I keep claiming the specific jersey from a specific series because I feel like I owe it to that jersey to hit it, which is kind of stupid. If you can hit it elsewhere, then I guess you can count it. But I do that. I'll hit someone and then I keep, like Vasilevsky and Christians. I've hit him twice since then, but I've been on him so long that I can't not hit him. So I just keep going and going and going. He's been in there for months. Jim V. Rivera. Bill, a little late on Burrow. I'll stop for Larry, spot 5. Joker for Zach. That's spot 6. Bill just behind on Jokic. Burrow behind as well. Kyle on Burrow. Caleb for Les. If anybody's interested in these randoms that are being put up for sale, they're $10 a piece. Just claim them below and I'll get them in order. Les had Caleb. Ellie's gone, Bill. Sorry. Got the triple block. Craig Henrik. I almost put I can't even think of his name right now. I almost put Mika Zibanejad in for the Rangers, but I didn't yet. I will soon. He's on my soon to be added list. I've had him for too long now. Number 9, Max Crosby. We hit him in the full size. Can we hit him in the jersey now? Mike, gotcha. Troy Polamalu is number 10 for Obi. I'll come back and look at randoms. Next for Dell. Devonta Smith for Rob. I like that light green jersey we got in there for Devonta. Number 12 for Rob. Favre for Zach. Number 13. I've got Draisaitl for Les with some randoms up as well. That is Leon. Well ahead of the pack. I think who's the closest to him? Is it Nylander? Les Draisaitl. Peppers, number 14 with some randoms for Obi. Peppers. Favre gone, Bill. Skinner for Chris. Stuart Skinner scripted that spot. See, I just put 2 14s. Who was first? Stuart Skinner 16 for Chris O. Let's do a little heat check here to make sure. 16 is right. James White. Not a name you see very often. Bill S. Gotcha. Jefferson for Zach. Justin Jefferson. That's spot 18. Number 19 is Mikko Rantanen for Dell. Number 20 is Durant for Zach. We are closed. Kevin Durant on the laptop a little faster. I don't know what it is with me with that, Bill B. You saying yes. It's not the right way to think, but it's the way I think. It's like a territory thing. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's like similar to a dog peeing on a fire hydrant and then owning that fire hydrant. You'll buy Miko. You got Miko already, Dale. You're in on number 19 with Miko. Okay, let's see how many randoms we have up here. We've got Stamkos. We've got Caleb Williams. We've got Henrik. We've got Polamalu, Draisaitl, and Peppers. I believe that's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 randoms up. So give me a second to fill these up, guys. I don't think I missed any randoms. Okay, let's go down to the bottom here. Caulfield. Yes, buy 2 randoms. Bill, you're going to stay yellow. Buy 2 randoms. Todd H will buy a random. Okay. You're going to go green, Todd. Zach's selling randoms too. So we're going to have a ton, but I don't know if they're all going to get bought. So hold on. I'll put yours up, Zach, after we get through these, if we get through them. Guido's going to buy 3. You're going to be orange, Guido. Bill will buy 2 more. So, Bill, you've got these 2 here. There's 4 available, and then there will be 1, 2, there'll be 6 more after that. So there's still 10 available if anybody wants it. I don't know that we're going to get that far, but I'll leave it open here for a second. This is what happens when I say we're not into full size after 2. But. Okay, Brian, I've got you with 2. So 2 more there, and then potentially 6 more after that for people that are still looking to buy some. I'll give it a second here. These are $10 a piece. You'll get assigned a random player. You can try to trade if you want. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Guido will buy 3 more. Guido, what color are you? No pressure. If I could get in this break, Zach, I'd buy some of those dang randoms. I wish someone would run a series similar to this so that I could get in. I'd be all over it. Then again, that's how I build most of my stuff, is how I would want to join it. So I get jealous when there's not one I can do like this. Brian, you got it. Brian's taking one here. Six more here. Me for a few. Are you saying you want to buy randoms, Craig? I sold your randoms that you had up. I'm not sure if you're saying you want to buy some randoms or not. I'm going to give it just one more minute here, and then we'll roll. This is our last item of the night, so appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Froze, okay. Yeah, it might be one of those days where it was really windy today. It seemed like we had a big storm coming in, but it never came through, just a bunch of wind. Froze, okay. Okay, last call to buy some solos, some randoms. There are 6 left. $10 a piece, and then we're going to get rolling. There will be 4 players available for $10 a piece too once we run the random. So, and there's a chance that Zach still wants to sell them as well once he sees who they are, and you can try to buy them if it's someone you actually want. That too. Dustin, you'll buy one. Thank you. I need to do not so dark a color so you can actually see it. Okay, I put it up for a while. I think that's about as far as we're going to get here on the randoms. Let me know after you see them, Zach, if you want to sell any of the specific players that didn't get randomed off. Okay, let's get over here. Let's run these randoms. Oh, I'm freezing. There it goes. Okay, 7 times. Bottom 4 on the last roll will be available for $10 a piece. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Stockton, Robinson, Vaughn, and Slavkovsky are all available for $10 a piece. Give me a second to read these off, guys. There's a lot of solos and a lot of other ones. Did I make that the wrong color? Sure looks like I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Nick taking Slavkovsky. Brady taking Johnny Stockton. Todd Craig late on Stockton. So Bijan Robinson, Andrew Vaughn, both available for $10. Let me read off who has who now. Mark, I've got you with Ellie De La Cruz, Sam Laporta, Xavier Worthy. Dustin's going to take Bijan. Thanks, Dustin. You also have Burrow, Kaprizov, and Zegras. Bill B, you have Steven Stamkos, Jim V, Rivera, Boggs, and Caulfield. Larry V, Allstott, Marchand, and Stutzel. Zach, you've got Jokic. Les, you've got Williams, Caleb Williams. Craig, you've got Lundqvist. Mike, Crosby, Hischier, and Kuechly. Hischier just had a hat trick there, I think, last night, 2 nights ago. Obi, Palomalu, Dell, Nix, Kachuk, and Oshie. Rob, Devonta Smith, Mark McGuire, Marcel Dion. Zach, you have Brett Favre and Rasheed Wallace. Les, Leon Draisaitl. Obi, you've got Julius Peppers. Chris O, Skinner, Perez, and Drexler. Bill S, you have James White, Drew Brees, Jason Witten. Zach B, Justin Jefferson, Justin Herbert, John Morant, that's the J line. Dale, Miko Rantanen, Trevor Lawrence, Romeo Dobbs, Zach B, Durant, Arnado, and Posada. Brady, you had Stockton, Dustin, you had Bijan Robinson, Nick, you had Slavkovsky. Okay. Larry is taking Andrew Vaughn. Thanks, Larry. Good luck to you. Okay, let's start reading these. Oshie's still available. Oshie went to Dale. Dale has Oshie. Dale, do you want to sell Oshie for $10? Let us know. By Kaprizov available. Kaprizov went to Mark M. Mark, let us know if Kaprizov's for sale for $10. We'll trade Marcel for Iverson or Waddle. Marcel Dion is Rob's. He's looking for Iverson or Waddle. Iverson went to... Oh, I didn't read off who had the solo. Sorry. Bill S., you had Shane Doan, Jerry Rice, Chris Mullen, and De'Aaron Fox. Todd, you had T. Higgins. Guido, you had Shaquille O'Neal, Scherzer, Doug Williams, Tony Kukoc, Kemba Walker, and Darcy Kemper. Brian W., you had Matthew Barzal and Jalen Waddle. So there's the Waddle and the Iverson. Dustin has Iverson. And then who am I missing? Who did I not read yet? Mookie Betts going to Brian B. Allen Iverson to Dustin. Brian's going to keep Waddle. And then Iverson, Dustin, if you want to trade Iverson for Marcel Dion, was the other one asking for it. I'll trade either of my randoms for Iverson if available. Mike has Nico Hischier and Luke Kuechly. If you want to trade Allen Iverson for him, Dustin, let us know. Hischier or Luke Kuechly. I'll buy Mookie or Kirill. So Kirill already had a purchase offer. Oshie, buy Larry. Stutzel for sell. So Larry is selling Stutzel to Nick F. Where is Dietzle? Nick F for 10. Got it. Oshie, how much for Stutzel? Nick already bought him. I'll buy Mookie and or Kirill. Who had Mookie Betts? Brian B., if you want to sell Mookie Betts, your only spot James is interested. Here's thanks. Good luck, Larry. I'll go 15 for Oshie and Kaprizov. Two different people, so hard to. They're $20, so 10 and 10. Keep Waddle, says Brian. I'll trade either of my randoms for Iverson. Higgins for Mookie. T. Higgins for Mookie Betts is a trade offer. Who had T. Higgins? Todd, you have T. Higgins. Was it you that was trading? Yes, it is. Brian B., you want to trade Mookie Betts for T. Higgins? Brian B., let us know. Thanks, but I'm going to keep my randoms. Okay. Keeping randoms, says Dale. Keeping Al. Sorry, no problem at all. I just want to read them off. Marcel Dion for sale for $10. Is Boggs for sale for 15 each, John is saying. If you guys want to sell whoever they were. Who was it? Oshie or Kirill? Oshie, Dell, if you want to sell Oshie, you already said no, but for 15. Or entertain trade offers for Marcel Dion. I'll buy Higgins if you want to sell him, Todd. You could sell it, but he's not trading. And then who had Wade Boggs? Let me read that one off, and then we're pretty much caught up here. Jim V has Wade Boggs. Les is asking Jim if you've got Boggs for sale. My phone's been acting up, but we're buying 2 randoms. There's no more randoms available, unfortunately. There were a few, but... And I didn't know, did Zach ever say if you wanted to... Zach, did you want to try to sell any of those that didn't get sold, or is it the same thing where it's once you see your baby, you can't get rid of it? My only shot, Mark, yeah, I thought so. He's going to keep T. Higgins. Okay, I've read off most everything. I'll let you guys finish answering. Les says he'd buy Marcel Dion. Rob, you give us selling. I think you already said you'd sell him, right? Yep. So Les is buying Dion for 10, Rob. Thanks, Les. Good luck. Okay. Few more options there before we get rolling. I think most everyone has. Keeping Boggs, says Jim. Okay. Burrow and Higgins are hitting. He thinks quarterback receiver combo. If it would happen anywhere, it would be here or something weird like that. Any other players for sale? I don't think anyone else was for sale. There's a bunch of trade offers. So Stutzel was, but he got purchased. So okay, I'm going to close this. Roll our boxes. You guys can keep chatting it, but let's get this rolling. Rose gold. Two numbers. Here we go. 1, 2. Too much yawning, man. Too much. Cross these off. Okay, first one. Oh, it's going this way, not the other way. Line underneath means it's 68. 6-8. And another lower number, 55. 5-5. Okay, let me grab them, guys. 55-68. They were stacked right together. Let's see if that means anything, huh? I don't know what it could mean, but Chad, you still here? What do you want from Chad? Oh, because of the Funko. Let's see, 43 and 90 on these jerseys. Let me guess. Peppers and Palomalu. Only the guys you've been chasing for a few months. Okay, good luck, everyone. I don't see any other trades or sells or anything going through, so we'll end it there. There was 2 that were bought. I don't think anything else traded, so nope. Okay, good luck all. 55 up first. Maybe. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. This spot was criminally underclaimed. It was almost always a random. Almost always a random. I get it. We've had him before, but he's still Drew Brees on a licensed jersey. These aren't cheap at all. His customs are expensive. Customs are over $200. What a great hit. I know he wasn't claimed. Let me see who has him here. Give me a second. I think we had him on a black jersey before. Now we've got him on the white jersey. Drew Brees, Nike. New Orleans Saints. Tags hanging on both sides. We got our Nike tag, extra large down there. Beautiful signature as well. Beckett certified. Drew Brees. Well, we're in the right sport, Obi, but not the right players for you. Right division for one of them, NFC South. Who got Mr. Brees as a random? Wrong number 9. There it is. The first random on the James White claim. Bill S., that's you. My memory might be completely failing me, but did you hit the other Drew Brees from Big Al's licensed series? For some reason, it's telling me that you hit it, but I could be wrong. That was months back. So I missed the whole Big Al 3 box. Yeah, it happened. It was the first live. Happens right after the 4-boxer. Sorry, man. Nice hit, Bill. Congrats. Okay, 68. Final item of the night. Unless this has a script, right? We're one script away. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I know who that is. That color scheme, hard to not know what that one is. This one's been thrown around a ton as a random. I don't think anyone ever claimed him. They always tried to train him. Maybe I learned a lesson from that. That's a guy that I thought would be liked in the series. Maybe he is, but just there's a lot of guys after him. That's Heart Attack Walker, Kemba Walker. I think this is a beautiful jersey, too. He wasn't claimed. Who had him? Kemba. That was a solo or a random that was sold to the orange spot. Guido hitting Kemba Walker. He had March Madness just going crazy one year. Kemba Walker. Hornets, Nike, or I guess it's a Jordan. Swingman. I guess that's still Nike, right? But it's Jordan logoed. Hornets, beautiful looking jersey. Going to Guido, congrats. Kemba Walker, Drew Brees, 2 good jerseys there. Neither of them claimed, though, so I'm sorry you guys that are chasing players. None of your players that you're chasing hit today. You'll have a chance again tomorrow night. And we ended up pushing again at 3. I guess I set the number at the right number, huh? Over, under, we were both right both times. Okay, let's do a quick recap. Sorry, you guys, I had a rough night. Some of you guys had great nights. That's how it happens. I hope to get you guys off your bad streaks here soon. Non-Big Al stuff. We had Ron Jaworski on the Lunar from Gold Rush. We had Cam Newton and Trent McDuffie from Racky. Love both those helmets. We had LeCavier, a nice throwback Adidas from Frozen Pond, the Lightning. We had the Coach Calipari team signed jersey. There's like 7 signatures, 8 signatures on there for Kentucky. That went to the Phoenix Sunspot. Alexa Bliss on the Funko. That's cool too. And then Big Al stuff tonight with Kemba Walker, Drew Brees, Warren Sapp, Kyler Murray, Jeffrey Simmons, Max Crosby, Jonathan Taylor, Christian Okoye, CJ Stroud. Probably my favorite Big Al's hit of the night, but there's a fun bunch from there. We're back tomorrow, not Wednesday. I know, I'm sorry. I'm telling you guys, I have these little tickers in my head, and I swear I know where everyone's at, whether you're doing great or whether I need to worry about you. And it just ticks through my brain throughout the day. It's going to end up killing me. I know it will. You guys will see one day I won't be here. What happened? I don't know. He killed over. He had an aneurysm. I guarantee it. It'll be in the next like 5 years too. Congrats, winners. Sorry those that didn't do good. Hopefully your luck changes here soon, whether it's with me or someone else. I hope you guys all hit something fun soon. Tomorrow we're around. Wednesday we're not. So if you're around tomorrow, I'll see you then. If not, it'll be a little bit before the next time we're on. So appreciate you guys. See you next time. Have a great night.